Mum? I'm here! Help! Mum? Huh? Whoa! Hi there. Let me go!
Hey! Get away from my son! Henry.
What? Did you see that thing?
Yes, Space Boy. I saw. Why would you run off on me like that?
Well, I'm sorry. It's kind of a long story. Huh? Mum, look.
No, you don't need to explain. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about selling the business.
No, Mum.
You're just growing up so fast. I want to protect you, but...
Mum, really, look. Where do you reckon it leads?
And why does it have our family emblem on it?
There's only one way to find out.
I wonder. Place your hand there, Henry. Let's see if this works.
Whoa.
What is this place?
Enter if you dare. No, wait. Make sure you wipe your feet. Then enter if you dare.
Stay behind me, Henry.
Mum? Wait up. It's you.
Yes, it is I. You did well finding me here, Space Boy.
Stay back, Henry. Listen, I don't know who you think you are, but you better stay away from my family or else.
Why? Don't you recognize me?
Dad? You can't be. You're...
Grandpa!
Henry, stop! Don't go any closer to this thing! It's just one of Wormhole's twisted tricks.
You always were a fighter, weren't you, Space Cactus? There's no evidence I could give to prove that I am true, but perhaps an old man's tale will suffice. You are right to distrust Wormhole. If only I had been so wise. Look over to that photo behind you. Tell me what you see.
It's Grandpa.
Shaking hands with that devil Wormhole.
Indeed, he was a handsome devil then.
You were friends with Wormhole?
Oh yes, dear friends. We accomplished so much together, but alas, a jealous wickedness grew inside him. As our business flourished, he withdrew into himself more and more. Then came the augmentations. If only I had known what he would become, I could have done something to save him. Poor dear Benedict.
Poor Benedict! I have no pity for that man.
He is more machine than man now, and like a machine driven by a ceaseless purpose. I fear that the search for progress has driven Ben to evil. By the time I saw what he had become, it was too late. The far stars held such promise. But when Ben looked upon these worlds, he saw only commodity. I pleaded with him, tried to make him see sense, but he struck me down in anger. I got away, but was terribly wounded. I came here, where I knew nobody would find me. I set to undo the evil I had allowed into the far stars, with one final invention. I present to you my life's work. The Universal Machine, a device capable of restoring planets to their natural order. I have devoted my life and now my spirit to this machine. But the work is not yet over and I have little time left. So now the task falls to you. Will you, together, complete my final invention? Will you save the far stars from destruction?
Yes!
Of course we will. After all,
Mosses stick together. About you.
Ah, yes. I'm sure you have many questions.
What happened to you?
It's complicated. I know my disappearance was mysterious and painful for you. For that, I am sorry.
disappearance? You were in the hospital. I cared for you myself.
You cared for my body, yes. But my spirit was here, tied to the machine. It was a cruel trick, but I couldn't risk Wormhole searching for me. To keep my secret safe, I had to convince everyone that I was gone. Everyone, including you.
So, are you... did you...
Am I dead? In a way, yes. My body has gone, but my spirit lives on in this machine.
What does that mean?
My wounds were mortal. Binding my spirit to the machine was the only way I could remain in this life. I am irreversibly tied to my final invention now. I've been able to cast myself outside this cave to guide you thus far, but doing so has drained what little energy remains in me.
You and Wormhole were friends?
Of course! We were dear friends. Business partners, too.
How come I never knew about this?
It's not like it was a big secret. You were just too busy flying your spaceships to take much notice. You never were really interested in the business to begin with.
That's true. I guess after all these years, I'm still not.
You belong behind the wheel of a spacecraft, not a desk.
Do you know what Wormhole is up to?
Wormhole's search for progress has driven him to madness. He desires what humankind has always strived towards: absolute control over nature. That is why he has turned himself into a machine, and why he sees no problem in exploiting far-star worlds for their resources.
But why does he need all these natural resources? What is he doing with them?
That I am not yet sure of.
I, for one, don't intend to wait around to find out.
You always were quick to act, Space Cactus. Too quick for me to keep up with sometimes. But you're right, now's not the time for idle chit-chat. We must undo the evil Wormhole has brought to the far stars, before whatever he is planning comes to fruition.
Let's discuss something else.
Alrighty.
About the Universal Machine.
It's my life's work, and our chance to save the far stars.
What does it do?
And how can we finish it?
It is a device capable of restoring the natural equilibrium of worlds. It will undo the corruption brought to the far stars by the megacorporations. I was unable to gather the final components to complete it. You must find the 3 crystals of creation. Only with them can we complete my invention and restore balance to the 2 galaxies. Trust me, it's all very scientific. The first of these I believe you have already.
The crystal from Wormhole's vault.
As for the others, you must retrieve the chronocrystal from the beast of Pluto. And you must synthesize a genocrystal in the All-Seer's lab on New Callisto.
Why did you hide it?
Because I suspected that Wormhole would search for it. To protect you, I had to hide my invention where nobody could find it. Not even you, until the time came.
So you've been guiding us this entire time?
Precisely.
But why did you wait so long? We thought you were gone.
I had to wait until I was sure you were both ready.
Both ready? I could have searched for you myself. I could have done something to save you. All these years.
I know these last few years haven't been easy. I'm sorry it had to be this way. But it had to be both of you. Only the two of you working together could open this workshop.
I was about to give up, you know. I was going to sell it all.
You were going to sell Mosse Family Supplies?
I didn't have a choice. Things were hard, and they still are. Selling was the only option I had. If I'd known Wormhole and Merkley was in cahoots, I never would have.
I feared that Wormhole might plot to steal the family business. I'm glad you resisted for so long, Seren. If you hadn't, Wormhole would have access to my entire archive. He'd have been able to track me down.
How do we finish building it?
I was unable to gather the final components to complete it. You must find the 3 crystals of creation. Only with them can we complete my invention and restore balance to the 2 galaxies. Trust me, it's all very scientific. The first of these I believe you have already.
The crystal from Wormhole's vault.
As for the others, you must retrieve the chronocrystal from the beast of Pluto. And you must synthesize a genocrystal in the All-Seer's lab on New Callisto.
Let's talk about something else.
If you say so.
We should go now.
Make haste and stay safe.
Haste is my middle name.
Well, it's definitely not safety.
No way.
The universal machine is beginning to come to life! Now, you must hunt down the other 2 crystals of creation.
What a mess.
Have you seen your room lately, young man?
Don't embarrass me in front of Hollow, Grandpa.
Where do you think you get your messiness from?
Sorry about that, kiddo.
I suppose you'll have your adventure after all, Space Boy.
You'll come with me though, won't you?
Of course.
Oh, I almost forgot. Take this star map. It will lead you to my missing crystals. Toodaloo!
We can use the star map for fast world-to-world travel, or we can pilot the ship manually from the flight deck.
Look, another one of those spider bots. It's the same symbol as the door on New Callisto.
Curious.
The sacramental labor is interrupted. Speak softly, those of Earth, for our spirits are resting.
Hi there, we're the Mosses.
Splunks of Pluto, Greeks Mosses of unknown origin.
We're from Earth. Well, that's where home is anyway. Where I'm from is kind of complicated.
Well met, Mosses of Earth. All be welcome, wherever home calleth. Those of Pluto speak thus, for it is only formal tradition. Though the language be complex for those of elsewhere.
I know a little Plutonian deep verse. Mosses of Earth carry questions for Splonk of Pluto. After more, Mosses of Earth shall leave Splonk of Pluto to the sacrament.
Well spoken, Mosse Mosses of Earth, Splonk of Pluto shall undertake this ritual inquisition.
About Pluto?
Mosses of Earth, desire for knowledge of Pluto.
Can you tell us about the beast of Pluto?
Mosses of Earth desire knowledge of Beast of Pluto.
Beast of Pluto, be Mother of Mountains keeper, herald of the Everstorm, protector of Pluto, eater of small earthlings. 'Twas what those of Earth calleth a joke. Alas, Beast of Pluto hath great and terrible ear. 'Twas since the furnace began its work.
If Mosses of Earth sees the work of Furnace, Beast of Pluto shall emerge?
Mosse of Earth infers the answer. What curious things be these earthlings. Once summoned, Beast of Pluto shall listen only to one of silence. How Splonk yearns for one of silence to return. Only such rights can soothe Beast of Pluto.
Mosses of Earth wish for information of one of silence.
In earthly tongue, the name be the Silent One, who with songs may calm the Beast of Pluto.
Can you tell us about the Everstorm?
Mosses of Earth desire to understand the Everstorm.
The Everstorm be the wrath of Mother of Mountains. 'Twas since the infernal furnace began shrinking Pluto. Mother of Mountains hath conjured the Everstorm in anger.
That furnace is shrinking Pluto?
Aye, the furnace fire hath melted Pluto.
Can you tell us about the platoons?
Mosses of Earth desire knowledge of Plutoons.
Those of Pluto hath an old and noble culture. 'Tis steeped in ritual and ceremony.
I heard Pluto was once in the near stars like us.
Aye, many years ago. Alas, those of Pluto tired of the near stars. Thus, the planet moved.
You moved an entire planet?
'Twas not easy. The great burning engine guided Pluto for many years. Thus, even, the engine hath no purpose. For purpose, those of Pluto sold it to one of Earth. Thus was the furnace created, and the Everstorm began. Those of Pluto now live underground with Mother of Mountains. For the surface be harsh and unforgiving.
So now the engine has become a furnace.
Aye, 'tis furnace that doth shrink Pluto.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Hither come more questions.
About you.
Splonk of Pluto will speak of themselves.
What are you doing?
Splonk of Pluto performs a sacrament unfamiliar to Mosses of Earth.
'Tis the old rite of mountain burial. Those of Pluto live within the dark embrace of Mother of Mountains. Once life is over, the spirit must pass. A burial upon the surface of Mother of Mountains is held. The ritual calms, then guides the spirit to the stars above.
Splonk of Pluto is brave to labour in the Everstorm.
'Tis not bravery, 'tis duty. Nay, all born of Pluto born brave. Splonk of Pluto is no exception to this custom. Yet 'tis true, the Everstorm blows heavier each year.
What's your story?
Mosses of Earth desire the tale of Splonk of Pluto.
'Twere a young Splonk of Pluto that saw the planet move. Splonk of Pluto hath performed the burial rites ere that day, yet the Everstorm hath worsened. What's more, Pluto hath shrunk further with each burial.
Is the furnace causing Pluto to shrink?
Aye, 'tis dwindling with each moment the furnace rages.
Splonk of Pluto hath tried to stop the furnace?
Indeed, and so too hath many brave born of Pluto. 'Tis too hot for it to be quenched.
Do you know where we can find the All-Seer?
Mosses of Earth seek the All-Seer.
Mosses of Earth hath already found All-Seer of Nowhere. Yet too late for speaking, Mosses of Earth be.
You're burying the All-Seer?
Aye, the time for passing hath come for all seer of nowhere.
What do you say, of nowhere?
All seer of nowhere is banished, thus be no longer of Pluto. Such is tradition. Yet, Splonkth of Pluto performs the mountain burial, so that all seer of nowhere may rise with the ancestors to the stars above.
Let's discuss something else.
Splonkth of Pluto obliges.
About you.
Splonkth of Pluto will speak of themselves.
Do you know why the All-Seer was banished?
Mosses of Earth seek reason for the banishment.
All seer of nowhere question the fundamental ritual of life and death. All seer of nowhere have tried to abolish the sacred rite of passing.
They tried to prevent death.
Aye, as 'tis the earthly turn for the passing.
Let's discuss something else.
Splonkth of Pluto obliges.
We've got to go.
Mosses of Earth must leave now.
May Mother of Mountains watch over Mosses of Earth.
I thought my speakeasy would translate for us.
Your speakeasy was translating, I just used the proper articulation. Plutonian deep verse can be rather formal.
Where'd you learn to speak like that?
I picked it up during a charting mission. It's primarily spoken in the deep tunnels beneath the mountains here. I'm very out of practice.
I thought you sounded great.
Thanks, Space Boy.
It's too hot to get close.
We need something to withstand the heat.
I wonder what happened to that heat-proof parasol.
The supersonic flare.
Have you been there?
I wouldn't be able to hear you if I had. Please tell me you didn't break this gate.
Nope, wasn't me.
I can tell when you're lying, Henry. You're terrible at it.
Hey, I've spoken to this bot before.
Critical error.
Oh, Cosmos. This wormhole invention is in a bad way. Perhaps there's something we can do to help it. If I recall correctly, party bots are voice activated.
What happened to you?
Null reference. Will to live. Not found.
Start voice activation.
Initiate voice sensor.
Code. Exterminate.
Incorrect code.
That's not right.
We need to find the right code word.
Never mind.
Disable voice sensor. Danger. Critical malfunction.
Gotta go.
Don't worry, we'll find a way to help you. Wormhole really wants to find us. These things are everywhere.
Why do you think he's so desperate to stop us?
It's strange. If he really wanted to, he would have caught us by now. What are you up to, Wormhole?
Never seen such sad-looking confetti.
Who knew so many colours could look so blue?
Wow. Bruce sure cleared out quick.
That walrus can really move. Only when he has to, mind you.
Ooh, space mags.
Any luck?
Just boring copies of the Galactic Investor. Hang on, there's something else here. A party bot user manual.
That could prove useful.
Start voice activation.
Initiate voice sensor.
Code. Snooze.
Code accepted. Initiating rest.
That poor bot.
Another one of Wormhole's cruelties.
Huh?
This isn't right.
What are those ships doing?
Oh no.
Holy cosmos! They destroyed it! All those poor antoids.
I'm getting us out of here.
We have to do something.
There's nothing we can do. We need to leave now. Before they... That was close. Are you okay, Space Boy?
I'm fine. I'm just angry.
Me too, Henry. Me too.
So, how exactly did you get our ship back?
It's a funny story, actually. I found the ship here with a note that simply said, "You owe me." Weird, huh?
How strange. Hey, Mum, can you reach this?
Nope. But I can do this.
Why didn't I think of that? What kind of fruit is it?
A new Calistonian lemmy fruit. They're delicious. Highly deadly for human stomachs, of course. But who knows? It may come in handy.
Hello there. Tell me, did you ever find that plasmometer?
Plasma shifter. And I did. No thanks to you.
Oh, but I'm just a humble merchant.
Hello, Bruce.
Explorer Mosse. What a pleasure to see you again.
It's been a long time. Still running that unsavoury business of yours in the outer Oort cloud?
I'll have you know that business was mostly legal. Wait a minute. How come you're travelling with the Green Boy?
Haven't you heard of the fearsome Space Boy? You're looking at the most wanted criminal in the known universe. Fear not, Bruce. I'm escorting this dangerous outlaw back to Earth.
Yeah, that's right. You better watch out. I'm so dangerous.
Blimey. I thought your bounty hunting days were done. Well, you better keep them well away from me then.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not hard to keep well away from you.
Oh, no matter. I have a gift for you, Explorer Mosse. Something I've, procured. Please accept it as a token of my goodwill. Let's see here. Sloppy Slop Goggle, a far-star favourite.
That is most uncharacteristically kind of you.
Greetings, Earthlings. Can I interest you in some fresh blubberberry juice?
Ew. No, thank you.
Oh, suit yourself.
Sorry about your bar.
I don't forgive you, but I accept your apology, Green Boy. It was a terrible shame to lose such a profitable enterprise. I was extracting a tidy sum out of those fools, but some of them were beginning to wisen up to my scam. I mean, my totally legitimate business model.
Good on you for apologising, Henry. Even if his morals are questionable, your actions caused Bruce harm.
I can still hear you, you know.
Do you want to help us?
What should I?
Because Wormhole needs to be stopped.
Because the future of the far stars depend on it?
Because it may be our only chance to stop entire planets being destroyed.
Look, that all sounds great, but I've got to look out for me first.
If we don't succeed, there might not be a you to look out for.
Listen, I do want to help, I really do. But I'm not really the adventuring type. What with all the danger and unpredictability, what they say about me is true. I may be a profiteer and a coward, but I'm not without a heart. But I can offer you something worth more than all that. Valuable information.
Thanks, Bruce. You know what? You're okay. We'd like some info.
Happy to oblige.
Tell us about the All-Seer's lab.
Last I heard, there was a shadowy character seen skulking in the forest outside of Scrap Town. If I had to hazard a guess, they found a nice hiding spot for themselves. Plutoons do have a habit for living in dark tunnels, after all.
The All-Seer is from Pluto.
Do you know any Plutoon that wasn't?
We found a doorway in the forest.
Well, every door has a key. I hear the All-Seer has a penchant for pendants.
Tell us about the Silent One.
Ah, the Beast Singer. I hear their music is terrible, but then again I suppose I'm not the target audience. Last I heard, the Silent One had secluded themselves inside the Sunstone Pyramid.
That's all the way across the desert. How do we get out there?
We can't fly the ship.
Oh, I wouldn't. The desert is ravaged by sandstorms. They'll knock you right out of the sky. Your best bet would be to get a ride with a local.
That's all the info we need for now. Time for us to go.
Be seeing you.
Lean meat from the flomo of the giant Giramondo bird. I've heard it tastes like Saturn steak. Not going that way, I guess.
Greetings, Mosse Family. Beep.
How does it know who we are?
Well, you do have a very distinct smell.
I do?
Relax, Space Boy. I'm just teasing you.
Beep. Dispensing hydro air ration.
Huh?
Beep. Please take your ration and move along.
Why are you giving out hydro air rations?
At Wormhole Industries, we take pride in providing for the planets within our dominion. In the rare case of atmospheric shortages, hydro air rations are distributed to alleviate suffocation. Beep. Please note, ration reductions are in effect due to low productivity.
What are you?
I am a proud employee of Wormhole Industries. Wormhole Industries, a brighter future today. Beep.
You sure beep a lot. Are you a robot?
My contract prohibits me from discussing the nature of existence. Please refrain from inspiring independent thoughts in others. Beep. Please note, philosophizing will result in a hydro air ration reduction.
What exactly is hydro air?
Hydro air is a state-of-the-art atmospheric alternative. Take one sip of hydro air and you'll be breathing easy. Hydro air, liquid air from who knows where. Beep. Please note, side effects may include hallucinations and an urge to fly.
Gotta go.
Remember to enlist to a far-star colony for a brighter future today.
Greetings, Earthlings. Can I interest you in some fresh flubberberry juice?
Ew. No, thank you.
Oh, suit yourself.
So what are you doing here?
I'm doing what I do best, surviving. Your little stunt at my bar almost ruined me, green boy. Although perhaps it was time for a career change anyway. Something about Cape Coocoo didn't feel right.
Perhaps the fact that it's run by an evil mega corporation.
No, I think it was the climate. But I do still accept Cape Coocoo credits as a valid form of currency. Nudge, nudge. Buy something.
Time for us to go.
Be seeing you.
What will you give us for this?
I can either give you chili gel or this weird tentacle.
What do you think, Henry?
Weird tentacle, please.
This better not be a biohazard, Bruce.
Hang on. Wanted Henry Mosse for rebellious anti-corporate activity. Report sightings to your local Wormhole Industries Justice Department for an extra hydro air ration.
Looks like Wormhole's trying to stop us.
Well, we'll just have to stop him first. This water looks unsanitary. Not much of a desert oasis. About your tortoise.
What about my Dorothy?
How is Dorothy doing now?
She's right as the moons are round. No thanks to you.
Let's talk about something else.
Make up your mind.
Bye for now.
Yeah, get her gone.
I really should have helped her.
We can't always help everyone, but we should always try.
No can do. About your tortoise.
What about my Dorothy?
Could we get a ride?
Why should I help you?
I helped your tortoise. Well, I tried to.
You call that trying? Bah, maybe I'll try to give you a ride. By which I mean, I won't.
Let's talk about something else.
Make up your mind.
About this place.
What think you of our fine settlement?
Oh, it's really hot here.
Glorious, ain't it? Our sun illuminates the four moons as they dance. Are you not grateful for her life-giving heat?
Sure, I guess so. I just wish it was a little less hot.
Ah, earthlings are all the same. You're always trying to change things.
What do you know about the air problem?
Who told you about that?
Nobody.
Listen here, off-worlder. That there air problem ain't none of my business, you hear? It ain't safe to speak ill of the corpse harvesting operations.
What can you tell me about New Callisto?
New Cal is the largest and most livable of the four moons, which ain't saying much. As for this town of ours, you have the pleasure of visiting Scraptown Settlement. New Cal is proudly owned and operated by Wormhole Industries. Wormhole Industries, a brighter future today. Or something of that sort.
What's it like living under a mega corporation?
The only thing I live under are the shining moons above. Sure, the corp owns the place, but they leave us well enough alone.
there's something else I want to talk about.
You better hurry up and ask then.
Bye for now.
Yeah, get her gone.
No, keep trying. That won't work.
Mosses of Earth return.
About you.
Splorth of Pluto will speak of themselves.
Let's discuss something else.
Splorth of Pluto obliges.
About Pluto?
Mosses of Earth desire for knowledge of Pluto.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Hither come more questions.
We've got to go.
Mosses of Earth must leave now.
May Mother of Mountains watch over Mosses of Earth.
Here lies Snotton of Pluto, picker of nose. Here lies Vinorg of Pluto, eater of many pickles. Here lies Porgby of Pluto, the High Plutarch 14 of Pluto, lover of smooth jazz. There's some dusty old manuscripts here.
Those aren't just manuscripts, Space Boy. I've seen these symbols before. This is an ancient musical notation.
Why is there music here?
The beast singers of old used to commune with the beast through song, but I thought they had all died out.
Beast singers. If there's music here, they can't all be gone. Let's go find us a beast singer.
I don't follow your logic, but I like your enthusiasm.
I thought you said the beast was a myth.
Now I'm not so sure.
Well, where is it then?
Something's definitely out there.
Why won't it come out? Not going that way, I guess.
Yep,
Let's go!
time wasting.
About your tortoise.
What about my Dorothy?
Could we get a ride?
Why should I help you?
I helped your tortoise. Well, I tried to.
You call that trying? Bah, maybe I'll try to give you a ride. By which I mean, I won't.
Let's talk about something else.
Make up your mind.
about you.
How can I satisfy your curiosity, partner?
What's your tortoise transport service?
It's pretty self-explanatory, really. I take folks to and from the Sunstone Pyramid. Me and my Dorothy, that is. There ain't no other way to cross the desert without fresh water. And nobody has fresh water. Except them folks in the Sunstone Pyramid, of course.
Can I interest you in some slop gargle?
You most certainly can. Oh, just what I've been craving.
Well,
Well, what?
can we get a ride to the Sunstone Pyramid now?
Well, shoot. I suppose you can. Just say the word.
Take us to the Sunstone Pyramid.
All aboard?
Holy cosmos!
That's a lot of stairs. Hope you packed your climbing boots.
What's up there?
Why don't we go find out?
Hang on. That's the fish that flushed me out the sewer.
Uh-oh.
Another one of those Mosse bot cameras.
Mossbot?
It says M for Mosse.
I'm pretty sure that's a W for...
Wormhole.
On it. Lights out. Go, go, Hydro Air! Extinguished with extreme prejudice. That's the last of the Hydro Air. Hey, this torch is loose.
We should take it. It could prove useful.
You have a funny way of seeing the world, Space Boy.
Mum, look.
Shadow Tech.
A super secret hidden stairway. Just like in the Spy Hollows. Got it!
Ah! Moons curse you, Earther. You're lucky I'm confined to this luxurious bowl.
You're gonna be okay without this, right?
Oh, sure as the moons go round. I'll just make another one.
What do you think that means?
I guess they're not ready to speak to us yet.
Maybe we need to do something. Or bring them something. What do you think is hidden under there?
I'm not sure, but something tells me we shouldn't touch it.
Why not?
Whatever's under there is hidden for a reason.
They seem impatient for us to play.
I am woken from my slumber. I am woken from my dreams of dust and ruin. To you who has so broken my centuries of rest, I say, this better be good.
So you're the silent one?
I am the most ill-fated creature, the most tormented soul. I am an artist. But what is art without audience? For no audience in the two galaxies is ready for my creations. Now, since you so rudely roused me from my reverie, it stands that I should ask, who are you?
We're the Mosse family.
And we're here to save the universe. About your music.
Ah, yes. My anti-creations.
We need your music.
Will you help us?
The universe is not worthy of my creations. Nobody truly appreciates my art.
Okay, perhaps we don't like your music, but we know somebody that does.
Splunk or Pluto appreciate your art. They can't wait for you to perform again.
Are you telling me I have a fan? In all these years of languishing, I never thought this day would come. There's not a moment to lose. Quickly, meet me on Pluto. Oh, artful joy. Oh, sweet inspiration. Let us away to Pluto.
About the beast.
What is it you wish to know?
Where does it come from?
It appears to have been born on Pluto, or rather, Pluto appears to have been born with it. Which came first is the subject of much debate.
Why is it so angry?
You would anger too if your home was being melted for profit. Outer Core Enterprises' furnace is slowly evaporating Pluto. Day by day, it shrinks. I believe the term is planetary liquidation.
Let's discuss something else.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
About your music.
Ah, yes. My anti-creations.
Tell us about your music.
I do not create music. I create art.
What are your anti-creations?
I'm working on a minimalistic drone counterhouse anti-anthem right now. It's pretty niche. I don't expect you to understand.
Let's talk about something else.
I see you have no appreciation for the nuance of my art.
We've got to go.
Fare thee well, Mosse Family.